All right. Hey there, everybody's. Hey there, Virtually Mint. Hey there, Space Net. How's everyone doing this lovely evening? We got some very dramatic music going on tonight. But, yeah. Hopefully you guys can see, hear me, all that fun stuff. Let me know if you can, you can't. All that stuff. Ooh. Is there another maintenance? Okay, the maintenance will be tomorrow. Okay. Today's the ninth. Okay, good. Ooh, we're there for a second. I have no more maintenance tonight. Yeah, unfortunately we had maintenance last week, so I had to cut the stream short a little bit there. Ooh, but how's everyone doing tonight? Sorry, a little tired tonight myself. Just a little sleepy. Alright. Just want to make sure that everything is working here. Boop, there we go. A little froggy. Let's get a new minion here. Oh, you got let's get a minion that isn't an actual person. But how's it going today, Virtually Mint and SpaceNet? Hopefully you guys are having awesome and or amazing days. A good March. As this is the first stream of March, right? When was the last one? Yeah, this would be the first. Oh, no, last Monday was March 2nd. Okay, never mind. I lied, it did. I forgot last stream was a Monday. Let's get something else here. Something more fitting in the moment. Who are you? Nope. As cool as you are, no. There we go. A Pudgy Puck. Very fitting for this moment. But yeah, things have been kind of interesting. What are we doing here? Oh, sorry for the on there. But yeah, we're really trying to, like, we kind of told last episode, we kind of told Hermes kind of what was going on. And, you know, I don't really understand so much the point of what we're, what are we doing? We're speaking to him, apparently. We will get to that. But I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little confused on what's kind of going on, because I know we traveled in the past, and we were told not to do anything. And then we've done the exact opposite and done all the things. And apparently we're trying to, like, stop the calamity from happening originally. I don't know how that's going to happen or anything like that, but we're just going to keep going on with this. You're cleaning out your fridge there, Virtually Mint, and working your way through the Witcher audiobook. Ooh, awesome. How is the audiobook? Audiobook's been a lot of fun. I've been listening to... it's the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. I've caught up on that now. And then a couple Warhammer ones lately. It's been pretty good. It's a closed loop time travel. The final days are going to happen regardless of what you do here. Okay, so it's one of those, like, nothing I do really matters, so I can do whatever the heck I want. That's interesting. I'm curious if it's one of those, like, it creates... whatever I do is creating, like, alternate realities. Or if, you know, they just don't remember, if it's just going to happen anyways. It's very interesting. It's very, very interesting, that's for sure. But let's talk with our friends here and see what's next. So he has a suggestion. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Medion renders herself invisible to match her etheric destiny. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. Psh, I totally forgot that. We're trying to find her because she's got a communication from one of her, I think, sisters, from something where something is something happened on the way to the sisters were sent off to, like, different planets to find different stars, and something happened along the way. We're trying to figure out what's going on, and she's kind of going a little baddie. So she's seen something and she doesn't want us to know. This also actually happened in the past, though. You'll see where when the time limit closes. Okay, so it does kind of come full circle. Okay, but correct me if I'm wrong. If Midian renders herself invisible by matching her etheric density to that of her surroundings, does she not? If so, could we not then disrupt her concealment as a sufficient of Aether? How Emmett Selk solidified your presence when we first met you. Okay. Don't be absurd. I can hardly channel Aether to a recipient whose whereabouts are hidden from me. Which is why we must all work together. Lunacy will continue to search in the same manner as before, but this time with you in tow. Once he ascertains her likely location, you proceed to reveal our wayward familiar with a swift etheric downpour. Very clever, and thankfully she has made herself easier to capture by fleeing towards Leaf. Assuming she is made visible, it should prove no great feat to herd her into a corner. Then we have our plan. Lunith and Emmett Selk will be our tracker and trap respectively, while the others predict and obstruct her avenues of escape. Emmett Selk and I will keep an eye on each other as Aether to help coordinate our efforts. Let's be about it. Okay. Oh, and that's why I was chosen as the future. That kind of is neat. Okay. So, well, it seems we are partners in the for the time being. Let us return to where we last saw Midian and pick up the trail from there. I will keep myself in a state of preparedness, ready to rain down Aether at a moment's notice, meaning it falls to you to keep the way clear. Okay, so Emp itself is not following me. Weird. Alright, so there's a disturbance here. I'm actually really interested to see how this all kind of ties in. So you calm your mind, your senses questioning for any hint of Midian's presence. Listening. Hello? Are you there? Good morning. Why can't I fly? Are my functions being restricted? Hide. Yes. I'll just hide. Then where no one can find me. Her anguished voice heads toward the water's edge. She went into the lake as if that wasn't tiresome enough. I don't think anyone saw that one coming when Endwalker released their space net. Emmett Selk is now following you. Yeah, that I did not see that happening. Well, at least the open expanse should make it easier to find. We won't lose her this time. Okay, let's go. Oh, there is a big circle here. Oh, that's for talking with you. Ooh. So let's discuss the water's edge. We should be able to reach the bottom of this drop by climbing down the rocks at the water's edge. Do not even think of dragging me over the falls. Final days or no, I will end up drenched from head to toe. I swear I will feed you to a Rima. Okay, so let's head down here. Whoop. And then fight this monster thingy. Actually, I'm about to hit level 88. It's pretty awesome. I'm actually pretty excited for that. But like, it has been kind of interesting the last like couple expansions and stuff. Just like we've dealt with like, you know, alternate. I guess. Like we're dealing with an ultimate timeline now, and then we've gone to different shards, so we've dealt with different shards, which is kind of like the same place, different reality kind of thing. We've dealt with a lot of like interesting concepts, which is kind of cool. I like that. A far cry from let's fight dragons that are attacking the city and try to get into war with dragons. This is still the main time. Well, I mean, but we're in the past of the main timeline, right? So I guess not really alternate timelines, but the past of the main time. Like, we've gone to the past. We've gone to the past. We've gone to different planets. Or stars, sorry. Alright, what are we looking at here? Not here. I'm not here. Please? There she is. Maybe? By that rock, is she? Very well. Just snaps his finger. I found you. What? Why can't I hide? There's no need to run. Lunith, what are you saying? Everything is so faint. I'm sorry. I'm not strong enough. Stay away. I'm begging you. Don't make me say it. It will break him. His poor fragile heart. Oh, this is why he starts the end. Something happens, and this is why he starts the end of days. Okay, so now we have a chance. Once the others are in position, the two of us can herd her into their midst. Oh, we dealt with a probably alternate timeline in Shadowbringers. Yes. We've been dealing with so many different things. Oh, that's a fate. I don't want to deal with the fate. Oh, it must be above there. Okay. Oh, and there's a speech bubble up here. Okay. This thing's going to want to fight. Oh, okay. Knew it would want to fight. Yeah, definitely. Like, this game has just been... It's done so many interesting things. Oh, we also don't know if the world the Exarch came from simply ceased to be or continued onward somehow. Yes, that is very true, actually. And then we also, like, because of Emmett Selk... Was it Emmett Selk that sent us into the past before? We saw that, like, alternate past before, like, during the end of the final, like, the end of days. Alright, let's talk with you, Emmett Selk here. So discuss the Nexus. Is this Nexus not in use? It seems to have been left to the mercy of the elements. Either way, it bears no trace of Median's essence. We move on. Okay. Oh, this Nexus. Okay. That was just... Yeah, so, like, that was an illusion, but an illusion that we saw that was the past. So, like, we've been well-versed in what did happen. But now this is even further back than that. And it feels like we caused... Maybe we're the problem. Us going into the past. Is it like a grandfather paradox? Us going into the past caused the issue? Alright. There, I see her. Hello. She's running. Alright. Going this way. Yeah, this is the time frame before. So this is the earliest we've ever seen, is this whole thing. Again, thank you, Smet, for helping guide me along this. Virtually, it says the end of the world says alternate timeline thing is a little overdone at this point, but Endwalker's been refreshingly different. Yes. Plus we got a luck dragon dog. Yeah, we got a doggy. That is awesome. But again, the dog seemed to remember us in the future when we met him on the moon. Again, it's very interesting. Like, they've done a good job of it, which is really cool. But yes, definitely the alternate timeline. Like, this seems like, again, thank you for not spoiling anything, but they definitely have done a very good job of it so far. Of kind of explaining things to an extent, keeping some things kind of vague. Where is she? Let's see here. Maybe around this tree? But not just doing it like they normally do in sci-fi stuff, so... Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Where is she? Pass her down here. Yeah, Argos, he's such a good boy. He is the best of the best boys. Although I say that about every puppy. Every puppy is the best of the best boys. Or in girls. Puppies can also be the best of the best girls. Alright, just looking to see where I... Oh, down. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's the shiny thing over here. Ooh, a bridge. And then we got those, like, little bunny things on the moon. That is actually a spaceship to take us away. All right.
Aha!
Oh, the person who rushed into the volcano on the brink of eruption is the unsundered you? Oh, the pronoun even changes based on your character's gender. That's neat. So,
Give chase. We shall herd her into the shelter.
Okay, herding her. Feels weird to say. Oh, hello. I want that mount. That looked cool. Look at how awesome that looks.
Please, Mission. We must speak.
I'm sorry, Hermes. I'm so sorry. If someone can hear these words, then please. Please protect them. Protect them all.
See, what is... I'm very curious on what we've seen, or what she saw.
Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable. Our survey is complete. We shall now report our findings. All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star. Results are as follows, in order of numerical code. Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles. No extant life forms detected. Dio. Ruined remnants of buildings scattered across star, surface of which is encased in ice. Presence of life could not be verified.
Okay, so what is interesting is this is a world, I guess a universe, where there is life on different stars. That's cool. Well, I guess that's where the dragons came from, a different star, right? Yeah.
Tria. Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities recovered. No extant life forms found, only their lingering essence. Tessera. Edifices surmised to be abandoned residences found. No extant life forms detected. Deadly plague or extreme environmental degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
I'm just curious on how they made it to these other planets. Or how long they've been traveling through. Because, I mean, depending on how far away these other planets or stars are, like, did Hermes send them, like, hundreds of years ago?
They are all dead.
Octo. Star found in state of violent conflict. Contact successfully made with inhabitants, but deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter. Inea. Star is a barren desert. No identifiable flora found. Bones of living beings resembling men discovered beneath sands, but determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
Remind me, Hermes, what exactly was the question you entrusted to Meteion?
I tasked her with asking what others live for. What gives their lives meaning.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed? To be able to answer it, one must be living and desire to continue doing so. But if Meteion finds no living beings in the course of her journey, or none who desire to live, what then? What answers would she derive from their silence?
Uh-oh.
Meteion, enough! Suspend your mission and return hither at once.
Decapente. Local civilization once flourished under auspices of higher power. Said power later laid waste to civilization in fit of rage. Upon revealing this to me, entity elected to self-terminate in lieu of providing answer to question. No other intelligent life forms found.
Turning a deaf ear, are we? We are taking Meteion back to Amarot. As I understand, we will need her if we are to bring back all of her sisters.
Yeah, Emmett Selk is like a very, like, Hermes' idea is interesting, but a very... It feels like he did this without talking to anybody else, and, like, didn't really think it through as much.
Yes. Meteion. It isn't right, is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer. Even if the answer is pain. Even if we aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be heard. Aye. Whatever answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I said to you, and I will hold myself to them.
Okay. This where he starts to go a little crazy? Cool.
What is the meaning of this?
You cannot take Meteon. Not until she has finished her report.
Alright, he has gone a little crazy.
All else must wait.
You fool!
Okay, okay. So, what? So why, Hermes? Why can you not leave well enough alone? With these answers, surge the pain you feel when a creation is returned to Aether. Okay, so... have you never cast your accursed questions... Or had you never cast your accursed question to the distant stars, you may have one day learned to be at peace upon this one. Alright, so yeah, so... Oh, it leveled up. Level 88, yeah! Got a new trait. Cool. So, it's pondering what to do next. So Hermes has headed to Kitsis. Considering the expansive dimension of this place, even if we have a difficult time locating its Aether, I can say this is the... all I can say is he entered from the rooftop and likely arrived at the uppermost point of the facility. So, do we pursue him? Of course we pursue him. No matter what Hermes might be thinking, a Meteon is a potential threat that needs to be brought under our control. The Convocation's duty is to safeguard the star takes precedence over any personal stake in the matter. Venet? Lunith? It's clear we stand on a precipice, but we have yet to determine beyond a shadow of a doubt that Meteon is the hand which tips us over the edge. Nevertheless, if we are to learn the truth of the final days, we must give chase. Even if neither Hermes nor Meteon is ultimately responsible, we cannot leave them to suffer this torment alone. Okay, let's go. Alright, on all accounts, to Kitsis, Hyperborea, we go. Okay, let's go. Alright. Alright, so Emixelk asked this really dumb question to the universe, and the universe, gave him an answer back, just not a good one. So I'm interested to see kind of how this goes. I don't think this is going to end well. What have we here? Excuse me, has something happened inside Kitsis? Kitsis? Mrs. Verdant, I'm so glad you're here. No one knows Ruptompted it, but the alarm has sounded and Kitsis put into a state of alert. Procedure dictated that we evacuate immediately, and we have yet to investigate further. Okay. Is this Hermes? This is Hermes doing, obviously. Obviously. Psh. You think it wasn't? And what does state of alert entail exactly? A field of dampening magic was draped over the entire facility, usually in response to escaped entities and the like. The scholars and observers are unaffected, but everything and everyone else is weakened to a fraction of their usual capabilities. Then consider us forewarned. We do, however, have urgent business with Chief Hermes, and must enter the premise regardless. Also, what did he turn into? That's what I'm confused. But what did he turn into when he got the information? That said, if Hermes is willing to enact such measures, I wonder what other obstacles he has seen fit to drop in our path. With that enfeebling spell in place, we are not like to be at our fighting best. And it was hardly an effective I was hardly an effective combatant to begin with. I've little to offer beyond my ethereal vision. Hey, it's something. Then you will put that talent to good use. You are fairly skilled at spotting weaknesses, if I recall. Fairly skilled. Now you've gone to raise everyone's expectations. You all need only make the most of your strength, and I will fill the gaps as required. I was once a Zeme, after all. 'Twas my job to rise to the occasion. But be that as defender, aggressor, or healer. I feel better about my lack of prowess already. And you, Emet-Selch, can impress us with your arcane majesty. You lob potent spells as easily as breathing, but can also channel that power in a protective manner if you so choose, yes? Well, yes, should the situation call for it. Excellent. That should cover us on all fronts. Good. Your tale led us here, Luneth. 'Tis only right that you lead us now. No matter what lies ahead, we will win through to Hermes and Meteon. Then we will face the future together. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so let's do this. I'm guessing this is a dungeon or something? Yeah, okay. A new regular duty has been added to the duty finder. Okay, so let's see if we can find a group. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. What I'm going to do, I'm going to talk to everyone first, just in case. Actually, if need be, I can just go with them instead of finding a group. Okay. Okay, so it's small talk. I keep forgetting we can just form parties with these guys. So, bleak as the contents of Meteor's reports might be, many could hear it and remain content with their lives, but not Hermes. For him, the veneer of perfection has long been cracked, and it is to the distant heavens he looked for a means to repair it. I understand his anguish after a fashion, but my own refusal to return is in opposition to the world's established order. Yet for me, the imperfections only enhance the fragile beauty of our star. I will fight to see it delivered from destruction, warts and all. Okay. I said that Hermes was likely perched somewhere at the highest point of the facility. Upon reaching him, but reaching him will be no mean feat. To put it simply, this area contains a multitude of vast spaces linked together at the seams, meaning the interior is far more massive than even this grand structure might otherwise suggest. But even the colossal facility filled from top to bottom with savage creations will not stop you. Nor will Venet and Emet-Selch at your side. Or not with Venet and Emet-Selch at your side. And I will be there too. Of course, cheering you on. Yay. Alright. From the moment we met you, our visit has devolved into a never-ending series of complications and irritations. In spite of this, I've gained one useful thing. Awareness of Dimasses. I think that a power with the potential to corrupt Aether had largely escaped our notice. Whether or not I believe your tale, the facts underpinning your narrative will be the source of much debate. So understand that I act not for the sake of you or your fantastical quest, My duty demands that I apprehend Meteon, and if that now means Hermes as well, then so be it. Okay, so let's see if we can oh, actually, I can just click on this, can't I? Let's see if I can find a group of other players. Join. It's telling me 16 minutes, so we are going to withdraw. That's what we're going to do. And we're just going to go in with the group we have here. Alright.
Can scarcely contain my excitement.
Let's get this over with.
Come, let us be off.
Let's get this over. Let's get this over with.
Can scarcely contain my excitement.
That's awesome. Okay. A Soul Seer, the third seat, and an all-rounder. Oh, so she could be either one. She could be
Come,
let's
healer,
get this over with.
tank, or DPS. He can be tank or DPS, and he could be DPS. So if I was like a healer, she would be DPS. If I was a tank, it could go either way. That's kind of cool. I like that. Alright, so let's... Member selection available. Average item level. What am I at? Okay, I should be fine. Actually, we're good? Good. Okay, so let's register for the duty. Let's commence. Light party. I do like how this is an option that we can have. So if you needed to, you could play most of this game just solo now, which is kind of cool. Hello, monsters. Oh, I see. So there's a whole bunch of different biomes and stuff through here. Interesting. All right. Let us head inside. Full party Full party members are incapacitated. They will be revived automatically and granted. Okay, yeah. And granted a buff. So if I really suck.
Please turn back, else I might be forced to.
To what? To what? Okay. Oh. It seems he's determined to protect Meteon. Aye. The right bother this is going to be. Yes, it is going to be a bother. I'm sure it would be quicker if we had an actual team of peoples.
Have at you!
Also, I don't know the boss, what we should be doing with the bosses, so we'll see how this goes.
I'm not entirely useless.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're not entirely useless.
Have a taste!
A taste of what?
I'm not entirely useless.
Okay, let's keep going. I can't go this way. That's blocked. A cool looking area, though. Oh, okay. So he'll actually, as a tank, he will jump ahead of us. That's neat. I like that.
Fall!
the shotgun I have. Oh my gosh, right. Alright, use this.
Out of my way!
Yeah, it just definitely takes a lot more time.
This may sting. Fly true.
Okay, what are the bosses going to be like in this mission? Very interesting. Okay.
Out of my way! This may sting.
Alright, let's go, guys. This music is a little happy for this moment, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it looks like we're going from like a desert area to a snowy area? Yes, this looks snowy. Okay, MXL, do your thing. Now, I'm guessing the creatures inside this area can't travel between areas, but that's neat. I wonder how big it is inside of
I'm
here.
not entirely useless.
That's good to know.
Fall!
I swear, if he lets me know he's not entirely useless again. And like, I don't think I should have to worry about their health at all, right?
I see you opening.
So I do like how they started out with like, oh, there's a dampening, so you guys will be a little bit weaker. So that's why they're just not like walking through everything like they probably should. Oh, I got my robot to use. Oh. Oh, what the?
Have a taste.
The automatic responses of companions are the best in your Rogue Trader series I virtually made. Yes, I love how
Fall!
in that game, depending on who you have with you and kind of when they are,
I see you opening.
they seem to be making comments and stuff like that, which is really cool. I really like that a lot. Gosh, that game is so good. I'm very excited for the see what's happening next in that one, but also to see how the Dark Heresy game plays. The next game that Alcat is doing. Also, they're doing a game based off of my
Have at you.
Expanse, I believe. They're doing like a third-person game. I always keep my options open. Oh man, I gotta play some more Rogue Trader. That game is so good. In Guild Wars with their sweet, sweet loot. Lysa? Ooh. Okay, oh dear. Oh, the fellow seems destined to let us pass. You have no choice but to force our way. Okay. Let's see how many times I die. Not because I don't know what to do. If I've learned anything from this game, it's just do what everybody else is doing. So if they move to a certain area, I'll just follow them.
Fly true.
Okay. Oh, impressive concealment ability. Is he seriously trying to hide from us? Power of ice can be used that way. Okay. Oh, oh. Okay, I should have just... Oh, I didn't get hit. Okay, cool.
This may sting.
Okay, what is this? Can I attack these? No, I can't.
Have a taste.
This?
Stand firm.
Stay away from you, you're about to get hit.
Out of my way!
Okay, he disappeared again. Where's everybody going? Where are we going? Haha! See, look at me, I was paying attention. How are you supposed to know that? When you don't have these people with you, how are you supposed to know which way it's going to go? Maybe you can see which one it's going to pop up at here.
Out of my way!
Oh.
Fly true. Fly true.
Disappeared again? Okay. Yeah, I honestly don't know. If there is something you're supposed to be able to tell where he's coming from.
I'm not entirely useless.
This may sting. Fly through.
Right. It's almost down. Almost. So close. There we go. The victory is ours. Okay, so you may find peace with the ethereal sea. Come on, you mustn't tarry. Okay, let's see if any of those items are good enough for me. They are not. Okay, so let's keep going. Up this tower, it looks like. Terrestrial artifice. Okay, let's keep going. Proceeding. Okay, Emmett, do your thing. Thank you.
I have you.
I don't have anything that, like, I guess. I got wildfire. Heavy. Blinds. Okay. Actions. Tactician. Reduces damage. Lowers damage dealt. Yeah, I don't really have anything that increases my own damage. Gonna heal. Oh, okay.
Have a taste.
Guarantee critical hits. That's pretty good.
This may sting.
Yeah, the Machinist doesn't have a lot of stuff that deals with my own
I see
increase in
you,
my own
Goblin.
power.
Out of my way.
Okay, let's go. Well, that's not happening, Hermes. At least he has the courtesy to warn us. Oh, I mean, that is nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fall!
I see you opening.
Like, when is the machinist, like, the best role for a machinist? It's just... Like, I'm curious if it's just because, like, oh, I'm built out, but... Well, I wonder if, there's a better DPS to use. Like, if there's more damage, or if there's a way to do more damage. I just gotta get better. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just gotta get good. I'm hitting the right buttons.
This may sting.
It might sting? Okay. Okay. Keep going. Ooh, a treasure chest. Ooh, piece of candy. I have a feeling nothing I get in here is going to be as good as what I currently have. Emmett Selk. Do your thing, Emmett Selk. There you go. Ricochet.
Out of my way!
Heard the guy out of his way. Me actually using like the keyboard controls for combat. Not clicking as much. I'm trying, guys. See, look, I'm trying. I'm trying. Put the map here for a second. This must have to come around there. Okay.
I see you opening.
Okay, let's go. Oh, observation journal. According to Mistress, her creation is based on a concept of a bipedal wolf, and indeed is impressively manlike in its gaunt, and is also highly intellect, as it's evidenced by its ability to employ tools. With the gleam in its eyes gives the impression that it comprehends our words. But if this proves to be the case, it would be a shame that that its throat isn't designed for speech. I must make mention of this in the next report. Oh, is that like the boss we fought? Because it was using a sword? That's kind of cool. Okay, maybe we'll get another report on the next boss. Well, there are more creatures. He may have his flaws, but you can't fault his managerial prowess. Seriously? You want to discuss his candidacy now? Oh my gosh. We're still talking about that at the moment? I guess.
Fall! This may sting. Out of my way!
Auto crossbow. Oh, wait, there is me.
Out of my way!
I'm not entirely useless.
No. This way. Another treasure chest. Sorry, treasure coffer. Okay, here's the next boss. Oh! Aladdin Lord. Okay, so it's a three-headed snake thing. Cool. What matter of thinking is behind that? There's truly no account for taste. All right. So, yeah, why did someone make this? Why is this a thing that exists?
I see you opening.
Oh, why am I using that then?
Fly true.
This so I can keep my eye on these guys. See what they're running to.
Out of my way!
Give ourselves a little less damage. Damage over time. They're all over here now.
I'm not entirely useless.
Here.
Out of my way!
Whoa. Preparing to unleash Sword Aether. Let's hide back here.
I see you opening.
Okay, everyone's running over here.
Fly true.
Fall!
Okay, I feel like I'm doing okay here. I feel like I'm doing alright. Holding my own-ish. I haven't died yet. Oh gosh. Speak too soon. Thank you, Bennett. Thank you for the healing. As I'm getting a little cocky here.
This may sting.
Okay, probably won't be one here. Okay, put the back here. Okay.
Fly true. Out of my way!
I see you opening.
Fly true.
There we go. The snake thing is down. Okay, so a passive constitution, but we fail for but a fail for intelligence. If its concept is submitted, I will be certain to reject it. Alright. Let's just keep going here. Now, do they use limit breaks, or do I need to use mine?
I cannot let you take Meteion. Not yet.
Okay. When will you let me take her then? Probably never. I love this shotgun. Keep this going though.
I have you.
Poor birdies.
You're mine.
Where are we? Okay, where are we going here? We're taking Meteion whether you like it or not. Oh, we're going up. Okay. Okay, was not expecting that. Chick, chick, boom.
Out of my way. I have you. Fly through. This may fall.
Okay, down to 3 though, so let's go back to our regular attacks. We got this. Yeah, dungeons are much quicker when you're bringing like a group of actual people. I've noticed that. Oh, treasure copper. A ring of casting. All the stuff I don't need. But again, might be useful in a different character. Alright. Where are we headed to now? Alright. Itself, do your
I
thing.
must hear their answers before they're expunged from existence.
Oh, did he send them out with no way of coming back? Is that also part of it? Maybe it's a little guilty he's feeling that too.
I see you opening.
Have at you!
You're mine.
I'm just very curious if they let us know how they travel between stars. I know it's not important, but for some reason that's what I want to know. Could they just fly on
Have
Aether?
a taste!
And if so, where do they get it from in between the stars? And how far away are these stars from each other? Is it something you can just travel to?
Stand firm.
I mean, we in in the regular timeline, we've got a spaceship now, so I guess you can just travel. But how long would that trip take? And like, did the bunnies on the moon spaceship have a place they were kind of already thinking of taking everyone to? One of the ones that Hermes found. Also, I'm very intrigued by the entity that they found that kind of disposed of itself when it was asked the question of, you know, what do you do? What do you live for?
This may sting.
It was all like, nope. Don't answer that question. It's a very, interesting response to that question.
Fly true. There.
I'm not entirely useless.
Not entirely, no. Thank you for letting me know. Enough is enough, Hermes. Stubbornness can be a virtue, but this is a little extensive. Okay. Let's see, is this going to take us to the boss finally? Yes, I think so. There we go. So now we're going to fight Hermes. Live at the Celestial Sphere. Here we go. There we go. Okay, what's the plan here, guys? What's the plan? Also, how did Hermes just turn into this winged defiance?
So, it comes to this. I have no wish to fight, but this time, I cannot yield. Though the world may think me a mad, desperate fool, I will hold fast to my conviction.
Okay. You are a mad fool. Okay, so that's... To protect Emedion, he would go so far as to transform, so far as to make himself a villain. I mean, he's Fandaniel, so I kind of knew this was coming.
I will have the time and tranquility I require.
But I mean, they still let him into the kind of the leadership role.
And hail, gather to me.
Right? Okay. Make sure I'm staying by everybody.
Ancient brand,
I see you.
unleash your power.
Okay, what's going on here?
Dancing winds, pierce my foes.
Out of my way.
Stars on high, fall as rain.
Okay, everyone's going this way.
I have you.
Very, very glad they telegraphed where to go, because I wouldn't know otherwise.
You're mine. Out of my way.
Oh, I assume we're supposed to each do 4 corners, and that's why they messed up when they got hit.
Streams of ether, surge as one.
Okay, what's going on with this? Opening these doorway thingies. Neat. Oh, I see, but we're dodging them. Okay.
Have a taste!
Dancing winds! Pierce my foes!
I see you,
Have a
Hermes.
taste!
You got you, Hermes. The game is
I
just
see
full
you,
of
Hermes.
explosions and particle effects, and I love it.
Stars on high! Fall as rain!
This may sting.
Which one do we run into, guys? Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah.
I'm not
Prepare yourself.
entirely useless.
Go here. And go here.
Fall!
Look, I did a thing.
Even when transformed. But I am not finished yet.
No, you're not, but you will be soon. I guess not soon.
Streams of ether!
Have a
Surge
taste!
as one!
There we go. Alright, so what's the plan now that we've defeated them?
No! My power!
Okay, we good now, buddy? We have a little chat. Our little temper tantrum's over. Okay. Let's see what the item is. Oh, I got an orchestra roll and a bench. That's what I wanted, a bench. Okay, can I talk with you guys? No, okay, so let's just exit, and I'm sure we'll get a cutscene here.
It's over, Hermes. In the name of the Convocation, I hereby take Meteion into custody. And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
Meteion, I am so sorry. Would that I could have listened to your report in full. Reflected upon its meaning and conveyed it to others. That they might reconsider their chosen course. But I have failed. And that wish will never be realized. However, ere our fates become the province of others, I bid you tell me just one thing. Was there happiness in those distant stars? Was there a reason for living?
No.
We conducted our search as per your instructions. We scoured historical records, communed with the spirits of the deceased, heard the final testaments of the dying, welcomed their shadowed hearts into our own. One race had striven to create a world bereft of animosity. They renounced relationships to avoid interpersonal strife, and in so doing brought about societal collapse. One race had renounced war and devoted itself to the enrichment of its people. They were conquered. Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal, they could not regain their former glory. One race had concluded that finite time was the root of all woes. Aspiring to shatter its shackles, they went in search of infinity. They discovered nothing is infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated. Disillusioned, they gave up on the future and themselves. One race had discarded all things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have only joy. They found joy lost its savor in the absence of sorrow, and lost their will to live. Though worlds apart, these peoples shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best. That they had tried to fulfill their potential with every step and success. In the course of which, they learned the truth. That they would never be free of fear and sorrow, anger and despair, of loneliness, so long as they yet lived. Even now their souls cry out for oblivion. And to this song of anguish, I lend my voice. We lend our voice. Oh, beloved mankind, shimmering jewels of beautiful Etheris, rejoice, for we will free you from the cruel yoke of existence. There is no need to struggle in vain, for in nihility awaits salvation. You will know peace and serenity, and it will be beautiful. We will make our nest at the edge of the universe, and there in the dark of dead worlds, hoard sorrow and suffering. There we will sing, our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our song may reach even this ether-shrouded star. Such is the answer we have found in the stars. Such is the gift we now offer to Etheris.
Oh boy.
Who are you to decide our fate? To decree we live or die?
Uh-oh. Oh.
Have you lost your mind? You heard what she said. She means to destroy us all, yet you'd still take her side?
In the name of the star, we have discarded those creations that we deemed flawed. If we ourselves are flawed,
Oh no.
does not stand to reason that we too should be discarded.
That is sophistry, and you know it!
Perhaps it is. Perhaps I am wrong. But who is to say that you are right?
Oh boy.
Let us settle this with a determination. In my authority as Chief Overseer of Elpis, I will make a judgment on man's fitness to exist. If he can learn to value all life and retain his will to live, even should his end be justified, he will surely find a way to avert his demise. If not, he will perish from the start. As with all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness. Kairos, awaken!
Memory reconfiguration system Kairos activated. Awaiting instruction.
Command, universal memory alteration. Target area, Catesis Hyperborea.
Catesis,
Starting point. Arrival of Emmet Selk of the Convocation at Propylion. Endpoint. The present. Erase the memories of all events.
What?
And replace with a vague recollection of the following. I was here, preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to Emmet Selk and Hydaelyn. Meteon's shared consciousness became unstable. She and her sisters could not sustain their existence, and all dissipated with a burst. The resultant shockwave accidentally triggered Kairos, which erased several days of memories from all present. Execute.
Wait.
Command acknowledged. Initializing. 3 processes remaining to execution.
Bravo. I dare say one would be hard-pressed to make it fairer. Everything that you told us, everything that has happened,
Oh.
the fact we've even met,
Yeah.
it will all be gone.
Go, Meteon. To the edge of the universe, where none can reach you.
Hermes, won't you come with me? If you were to shed your flesh, I should be able to carry you.
I will remain. As a man, I will oppose the oblivion you bring.
Silly fool. Had you said yes, I would have granted you the gentlest end.
So she's gonna be the final villain. Uh-oh.
This ends here!
Fly, Meteon!
Okay, so they do just flash kick.
That is far enough, Hermes!
Argos, to me!
First process complete. 2 remaining to execution of memory reconfiguration.
As if we needed more pressure. No matter what, you cannot forget what happened today. For it is the key to saving your future. Your world.
I'm just waiting for it to pop
This
up being
fight
like, pretend you
is
never saw any of
our
this.
Fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with. Not yours. No. Your own struggle awaits. And no one else can take your place. You must flee this place with your memories intact. And I will see that you do. Now then, where is it? There you are, my little confluence.
Go, puppy, go!
Almost!
What if Argos bite her leg?
Oh! Very well, then. You may elude us this day, but not forever.
Put a little tracker on her.
Meteon's gotten away.
Second process complete. One remaining to execution.
Yeah, just a GPS tracker, yeah. I love that.
No time for brooding. Listen well. Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building. I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside. When I do, you must jump through.
Okay.
I cannot tell you how sorry I am. But neither can I let you escape!
Oh no! Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Too brave by half. Exemplary work, as always, Emmett Selk.
The heck?
What? But how? I thought the confluence was... over...
Over there? Yes. We were rather hoping you would.
Wait, did they just, like, sacrifice me?
It was never anywhere but where it is now. The instant those two began making their way towards nothing, 'twas clear the plan was a diversion.
I'm quite incapable of destroying a confluence, I must confess.
A gambit brazen beyond words. Though we've grown accustomed to reckless improvision due to the antics of an incorrigible associate. Though, in the case of certain present company, incorrigible is an understatement. Honestly, I'm beginning to suspect it's a requirement for every Azem.
Oh, okay, okay. They didn't sacrifice me.
There's no time! Quickly! Even now, I do not believe your tale. I would not suffer us to walk such a wretched path. Still, if it must be said, do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Here, I thought he was a villain from the beginning, but he actually was nice.
Final process complete. Executing universal memory alteration.
Okay, so clearly we get out. Does she get out too?
Argos!
Okay, so... So Emmett Selk and Fandaniel's memories are erased, but hers aren't. Oh, and the other person there. And Venet. But she escapes with us.
I'm fine. Just a little tired. Can it be true? Are we the only ones left who see beauty in the world? In life? Are the stars above no more than husks of fallen civilizations? And yet, I feel her. Though she is unimaginably distant, I feel Meteon's presence, and the place where to we must go. Ere she made good her escape, I placed an enchantment upon her, one which allows us to follow her trail. She has already left the outermost bounds of Aetheris, and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe, it will still be no easy feat to track her down. But thanks to Emmett Selk and Hydaelyn, all is not lost. We remember. So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
Yeah. What became of the others, I wonder?
I'd like to know too. Let us ascertain the situation at Kutisis Hyperborea, where they should still be. Given the likely state of their memories, however, it would be imprudent for us to approach them directly. In which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you one last time?
Yeah, Argos.
Argos will investigate in our stead. We will share in his consciousness and see and hear as if we were with him. Now, close your eyes and open your mind.
Okay, so they don't remember anything that happened. Okay.
Thank goodness you are unharmed.
Unharmed? There is a gaping hole in my memories. I can scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Forgive me. I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests. But Meteon, her shared consciousness became unstable. And she...
So, that's what prompted the state of alert.
And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos' accidental operation.
Yeah, sure.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
Such an unfortunate accident. Oh, and what of Venar and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did?
If Venar was with us, I have no recollection of it. But that there is her familiar, is it not? The fellow seems happy enough, so I think it's safe to assume his mistress as well. I haven't the slightest notion who this other companion might be, however.
Ah, well, that individual struck me as a bit different, for want of a better word. Perhaps it wasn't actually a person, but some manner of creation.
Curious. I must ask Venar about it when next we meet.
Yes,
what's she gonna tell him?
You do that. Now, if we may tend to Hermes, whatever this Meteon did, it seems he bore the brunt of it. Once you are fit to travel, you will return with us to Amarot. We need to make certain there are no other ill effects. Also, I am here on business of the 14. We've already had the conversation, like as not, but since your toy wiped my memory, we'll have to have it again.
Yes, of course. As you see fit.
This Kairos, it manipulates memories through the emission of etheric waves, correct? There is a theory which holds that memories scoured by blasts of ether are restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld. If true, then perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
Oh.
I doubt aught of interest occurred. Look forward to the revelation if you like, but I should prefer to reminisce on more meaningful moments.
Maybe Emmett Silk remembered I was... Oh, maybe that's why... Because Emmett Silk's the one that sent us back like this, right?
Let us rest. If only for a while.
Maybe he realized we were friend.
After all, you and I... Oh, we still have a long, long way to go.
Alright, well... Yeah. Okay, are you feeling at all recovered? I understand that your exertions were more than purely physical, but restoring one's body, if only for a moment, is never without merit. As for Hermes, I think it unlikely he will create more of the those things. He poured much of himself into Meteon, and now that she and her sisters are gone, dissipated in his mind, the grief must be unbearable. He will blame himself. He will believe that, had he never acknowledged his dissatisfaction for the world, then the media would never have been born to suffer and die. The offer to join the 14 will be a welcome distraction, and one day hence, he will face the advent of the final days as the role of Fandaniel. Alright, cool. So... I'm still curious. So, it makes sense now that they don't remember. And that's why, like, I was all like, oh, we're friends. How do they not remember me? But she remembers us. So, she must know that must be why when she becomes Hydaelyn at the end of days, that's why she chooses us, because she knows who we are. But also, when is Meteon coming back? And does Meteon trigger the final days? You may now enter... Oh, the NPC avatars, yeah. Okay. Like, I'm curious if that's the case, if she's the one that triggers the final days, and that is that whole situation, or if she's still out there in our current timeline, and she's coming in for the final days now. Okay, so Vena is watching you in quiet contemplation. Luneth, listen to me. Our duty now is not to denounce Hermes for his misguided determination, or to convince Emmett Selk and Hydaelyn that they have been deceived. No, we must instead ensure that the experiences Hermes sought to expunge are preserved. What remains in our memories alone will be our weapon against the final days. You must fight this battle in your age, and I in mine. Come, let us walk together once more. I will see you to the doors of the Sharlayan. Okay, so this is kind of the end of this area. But yeah, so it makes sense that, like, okay, so she remembered what happened. Oh, is Medion the trigger for the final days then? Must be, right? Ooh, I'm really zoomed out. Is there a... There's not a quick travel here, so let's hop on a mount. So she must have come back in their time, and then when the world is split, come back in our time? Maybe. I'm very interested in that. And we're interested when she's going to come back. And if somehow she brought her... I have a feeling that somehow her sisters are coming with her. It won't just be her. It'll be the other ones from the other that traveled far away that are coming in. Also, already almost level 88. What level mission is this? An 87 level mission. Okay, good. Kind of like how this whole story is kind of starting to come together, and it's all tied together, and all this other stuff. They've done a really good job with that. What's the best to make this time travel thing work? Oh, just have everyone forget what happened. Except for us, the player. That makes sense. It's actually a good way to do it. Which I'm sure it's been done to date, done for sure in like media and stuff like that, but I like it. Works for this game for sure. Although that memory thing, kind of a MacGuffin. Did they mention it being there? Yeah, we in Vinette remember. So that's why she's like, you have to fight it in your time, I have to fight it in my time. So that's how she fights it. Cool. Okay, time in this age has drawn... Oh, your time in this age has drawn to an end. Upon speaking of the Vinette, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Okay, let's do it. Like, my biggest thing is, like, the end times in their time.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither. And will take you home.
Did Medion trigger their end times, or is she coming back to trigger our end times, or did she somehow do both? That's what I'm curious about. And then, what is the plan? What did we learn that could stop this? Yes, this is where we part ways.
May you and yours emerge triumphant. Make use of the knowledge you have gained, that your days in Elpis and our friend's sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteion free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us. We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control.
She's not wrong.
I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold. Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. And were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe.
And then, like, the whole thing is, like, I'm guessing the whole thing is we need to prove to Medium that we deserve to live, to survive. That's probably what it's going to be. We have to prove to her that we're going to be okay.
Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation. Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteion at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve.
Okay, so that's why she created the Scions.
So I will not give up on him. On us. You may find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end. As you move forward, so too will I, as will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise. Fare you well, my light of the future, till we meet again.
Okay, bye now. Okay, now we're heading back to the first.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Fandaniel.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're still traveling in time. This is the final days. Okay.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end. That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate.
Okay.
That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiark. And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days.
Aww.
Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
This is all wrong! Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
Yeah.
We can't accept it! We won't accept it! It will be ours again! A world free of sorrow!
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
O mighty Zodiark! God, born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer. Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
Oh no. Oh. Ooh. Can I have that sword?
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential. In his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk.
Oh yeah, this was her doing the whole... Yeah. Okay. I like this music quite a bit too.
All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment. I birth a world of suffering, to mire and plague. In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die?
Aww.
As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured. To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy, even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
What you're saying is she's awesome. Okay, that was cool.
A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Okay, so... So did we actually change things in the past then? That's what I'm... It just didn't make much of a difference because no one remembered that we were there. But I mean, we still affected the past, right? All right. Where am I supposed to speak with her at? Let's exit the Crystarium. Exit the Ocula. Oh, I did that. Okay. Let's teleport here. Man, it's been so long since we've been to the... Not the past. Well, we're in the current timeline. Now we're where we need to be. Report to crowd in the main hall. Okay, you know... I think I'm going to save that for next time, though. Yeah, I think I'm going to save talking to Carl next time. I think what I might actually do between... Well, now that I kind of am back in kind of our timeline, I think what I'm going to do is go and change my outfit. As much as I like this outfit, I want something different. So I might go and change my outfit. Yeah, virtually mid. That was very impressive. Then what I might actually do is watch a bit of a lore video up until this point, just to do a recap of kind of trying to... There's a lot going on, and I got a lot jumbled up, and I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on. So, like, I've got a little bit of interpretation. I want to make sure I know what's going on. Yeah, that's where I'm going to end the stream today. So thank you guys so much for joining me in this adventure. Bennett is awesome. She became probably my new favorite character. She seems pretty cool. Yeah, it's definitely a great time to pause there, virtually mid. But yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I had a lot of fun streaming today. Should be back next week with some more Final Fantasy XIV. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me on this adventure today. And as always, until next time, keep your stick on the ice.